beautiful fiddle song. It doesn't have words. If they sing with it, they go la 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 la. So it never had words. Okay, most of our ancestors did not go through Ellis Island. Ellis Island didn't open until 1892. Most of them came they left between 1868 and the early 1890s. Most of the big portion, except like Pete Larson, he came in 1896, I think. So he possibly went through Ellis Island, but there were several other places where they could come in. But most of our ancestors, when they talk about Ellis Island, they didn't go through. They landed in New York, and they were American. They were here. The first ones who left Appleboo, the ones who ended up in Lake Park, they first went to somewhere near Eau Claire, Wisconsin, because there were people from Daliarna, one of the neighboring towns, who spoke really close to Appleboo. It has a few words different, but it's almost the same language. They had a sawmill, or worked at a sawmill there, so that's where Ida Larson was born. That's why people landed in Eau Claire, and then they eventually came up to Lake Park. The other Swedes who came to Lake Park there was a spattering from a whole bunch of places, but most of them came from Appleboo. They lived south of town and a little bit west, and then they also came from the Sillerud, and they lived sort of northwest of Lake Park and over by Hall. Exo Church was filled with people from Sillerud and Appleboo. Cranbrook Church, Appleboo. And this road, the Becker 6 that goes from Pier 5 on the road, that little stretch going across there, you could almost call it Appleboo Alley. It was all Appleboo, on both sides of the road. It was filled with the people from that little town. Okay, now, so that's where we come from, okay? So I just want to follow a little bit on the family. So, Pete Larson and Ida Selden, okay? Pete Larson, his real name was Svan Per Olsen. No, Svan Per Larsen, okay? His dad was Swan Lars Olsen. His dad was named Lars, so he was a Larson. And Pete in Swedish, if you're a Pete in English, they're Per, or their nickname could be Pelle, but their Per is their official name. So Swan Lars Olsen, Pete's dad, married Coy Karin Persdotter. Coy is one of the farm names. It's where Rosella Anderson's mom and dad, they were cousins to each other. They were Coy, and Pete Larson's mother was a Coy. So Pete Larson and Rosella's mom and Rosella's dad were all first cousins to each other. Okay, so Pete ended up living down the road from his two first cousins who were married to each other. We're all related. So Lars and Karin, the Coy and the Swan, their families really lived across the field, but it was a different part of Appleboo, because all the different parts of Appleboo, it's not like Lake Park where it's one big town with a main street. It's many, many little roads and little groups of houses. And there's a river that winds through called the Vesterdal Elven, the Western Dala River. Swan Lars and his friend Lim Eric went out fishing. There's a little rapid. They went fishing in September and they drowned. Okay, that was Pete's dad. They drowned in the river. And then the river froze, and it was getting to be winter. The Swan farm was a little bit down the river from where the rapids were. Swan Larson's dad said, "My boy will never pass home." And in the spring, when the ice melted, his body floated up and landed in front of the barn. The other guy, his name was Lim Eric, and at the time and they never found him, but they said they heard back from him. Because when the type of poetry called limerick, spelled exactly the same way, was popular, they said Lim Eric is now back with us. So Pete was only 13 years old when his dad died, and there they called him Swan Pelle Larsen. And Larsen had two S's in it. He was Larsen's son. Okay? Olsen had double S's. Svensson had double S's. There's Sven's son, Larsen's son. So Pete had a sister. His sister was named Anna. Anna moved to Michigan. Pete found the train, and it came through Lake Park. And like they said, he married Ida Selber. Ida's dad lived on Appleboo Alley, Alex Selber. And the interesting thing is there's 3 sets of graves almost straight out this window. And he sort of mentioned that there was the Clarences of Ida and Pete's sons and daughters. One, Mabel, married Clarence Swenson. Minnie married Clarence Olson. And Clarence Larsen married Myrtle. So they're right next to each other are the 3 graves, Clarence Larsen, Clarence Olson, and Clarence Swenson. They were all buried next to each other with their wives, right out this window. So Pete lived here, he lived in the U.S. for 48 years. One time in 2007, I went back to Sweden with my sister, and we went fishing on the same river with the descendants of Lim Eric. I'll tell you, I was nervous. Okay, so Ida's mother, okay? Well, we can start with Ida's dad. Ida's dad is Alex Selberg. He really was Eric Selberg, and then when he was here, he was Alex Selberg.